We often see videos all over TV and the internet of animals being dope and doing funny things, but sometimes they're surprisingly wholesome and help each other too. Could a dog save another dog with a stick? Could a chimp feed fish? How a dog saves cats from drowning? Could a bird really have let a rodent ride on its back? Watch this video till the end to see it and other amazing stories on today's episode of Forever Green. Alright, let's get into the video. Dog saves cat from drowning. Here in this totally wholesome clip, we see a dog rescuing a cat as opposed to the usual feud they seem to have with cats. Fortunately, this rare moment was captured on camera. Even though the cat was in shock and at first slaps the dog was patient enough to remain by its side and find a way to help. Dog saves a small deer from drowning. This dog noticed something in the water and it needed their help. He wasted no time and just jumped into the water and then came back to the surface with a little fawn in its mouth. How did that baby deer even get there? Two elephants rescue their little falling in the water. These elephants were just chilling, having a nice cool drink of water from the lake when one of their children fell in. But they acted fast and got the little one out of there before it could drown. Dog saved another dog. This woman was reversing her car and she didn't realize there was a little chihuahua right behind her who was scarily close to being run over and squished under the tires. But then another big dog ran in to save the day and grabbed the chihuahua, quickly running off with it. Dog saves puppy on a boat. This Rottweiler jumped into the water and rescued a puppy who was drowning as a result of being trapped on a knit boat. The Rottweiler grabbed the rope with its mouth and then pulled the puppy to safety. A man and his dog rescued two dogs from the ice. This couple just took their dog out for a walk like any other day. Then they noticed two other stray dogs who needed their help. They were stuck in the ice. The man jumped into the lake and then brought the two dogs out to safety. Rottweiler rescues Chihuahua from the teeth of a coyote. This Chihuahua was attacked by a coyote. Fortunately for the Chihuahua, a Rottweiler who belonged to one of the neighborhoods saw the scene and stepped in, saving the little dog from being brutally killed. Goat and Rooster save the hen from Hawk. This poor chicken is being brutally hounded by the hawk. It struggles to get away, but the hawk is fast on its trail. This goat and rooster, who happened to be there, both saw what was happening and then ran all the way to the poor chicken and stepped in between her and the hawk. The chicken was then safe. Hero Hippo saves wildebeest. This unlucky wildebeest found itself being attacked by an angry crocodile. Then a hippo nearby saw what was happening and came in and fought the crocodile off, saving the wildebeest's life. Dog tries to save fish. This is just too adorable. This dog right here is really doing their absolute best here to save the fish's life who's gasping for air, being out of water. But sadly, it just isn't enough. Buffaloes stopped two male lions from killing another lion. Two enormous male lions were attacking a smaller one. The cries for help given out by the lone lion attracted the attention of some buffaloes nearby who came to help. Upon seeing the herd of buffaloes, the two big lions decided to run away. Hyena, cornered by wild dogs, calls for backup. This pack of African wild dogs all ganged up on this hyena who was just mourning her recently deceased baby. They thought they got an easy target, but then they saw another hyena had showed up and it wasn't going to be a cakewalk anymore. Parrot feeds dog with spaghetti. This parrot and dog seemed to be getting along a little too well. When the two were left home alone and their owners were gone, the parrot actually picked up some spaghetti with its beak and fed it to the dog. This is the wholesome content the internet needs more of. Clever dog saves another dog with a stick. Seems like a game of fetch went a little too far, and this dog, in its attempt to retrieve the stick, it fell into some water. He was just about done for, being carried away by the harsh current. Stick successfully retrieved though, when another dog held onto the stick and dragged his friend ashore. Mother bear wrestles tree to rescue cub. This little cub got itself stuck all the way up in a tree. Thankfully, it's a thin and flimsy sort of tree, not really a thick and strong one, so it was easier when this mama bear came and tried to get it down. This mama bear is determined to get her baby down, but the baby just looks like it doesn't really want to come down. Boar rescues her baby from cheetah. This boar isn't afraid of anyone. It literally flings that cheetah like a frisbee. Very rarely do we see a cheetah get owned this badly. Fortunately, the warthog had some mercy and chose to let it go and didn't wreck it even more. Chimp feeds some fish. Every day we see more and more examples of how chimps are just like humans. Here we see one feeding the fish. Giraffe rescues almost newborn calf. Yet another example of motherly love. This little calf is standing under its mom for protection because it feels scared of the lion who's got its eye on the baby giraffe. The mama looks as if she's about to swing her neck and send that lion flying the other way. Orangutan rescues drowning bird. This lovely orangutan couldn't just stand by and watch while this helpless bird struggled against the water and drowned. He reached out to the bird with a leaf and got it out of the water, rescuing it, also making himself a new friend in the process. Pig rescues baby goat. This pig rescued a baby goat when it saw it drowning. The pair then made it safely ashore too. Baboon saves antelope. This cheetah is clearly up to no good. We see it lurking about, poised for attack. It's after that antelope. This baboon nearby, however, is watching all the action from a good safe distance and intervenes when it has to, in order to save the antelope's life. It was almost too late, but the baboon chased off the cheetah anyway. Leopard adopts small baboon. This leopard killed a baboon. Then it found an almost newborn baboon and it picked it up and took it away and cared for it like it was its own baby. Leopard saves baby monkey. This baby monkey was being stalked and targeted as the lion's prey, but then a leopard also saw what was going on and for some reason decided to save the monkey from the lion. Zebra mom saves child. This mama zebra looks like she just forgot that she wasn't going up against a literal lion and she could be brutally murdered, and went right on to fight and save her baby's life. The two made a clean getaway at the end. Cat rescues her baby from dog. This cat was just following its instincts and saving her baby. The way she gets a hit on the dog, smacks it in the face, and then picks up her kitten, it's impressive. You can always count on a mother to step in and not let anyone harm her baby. Tortoise upturns its friend. A tortoise, more or less like a cockroach, when put on its back is immobilized and can't get itself back on its feet without either some help from someone else or a way to get itself back to its regular standing. This tortoise saw that its friend, a fellow tortoise, needed some help and made things a little easier for them. Yet another reason to love tortoises. Polar bear helps baby. The mama bear is neither overbearing nor ignorant of her baby and lets it learn things on its own, and intervenes when her baby needs help too. Horse gives food to its friend. Someone should just cut a hole in the wall between these two horses. One of them is giving some food to its friend on the other side, and we'd love to see it. Dog holds bottle for cat. This dog's holding the bottle for the kitten so it can drink from it easily. What a good boy. We can officially say we've seen it all. Male lion protects his lioness from buffalo herd. This male lion stepped in when his lioness was about to be viciously attacked. He single-handedly scared off the entire herd, giving the two enough time to just run away and save themselves. No way could they stay and fight since they were clearly outnumbered. Elephant protects calf from wild dog. Elephants are known as gentle giants, but they would do anything to protect their offspring. And here we see a group of them chase off some wild dogs who were trying to attack the calf. Baby hippo protects mother from lion. Usually we see mothers ferociously protecting their babies, but in this case it's the other way around. When this baby hippo saw a lion go after its mama, it stepped in and made the lion back off. Mother calf stops baby from getting too close to tourist. This mother elephant and her baby were crossing the road and then they saw some tourists. The baby was quite friendly and wanted to come closer and make friends, but then the mother stopped it, as if to say, "Don't talk to strangers." Buffalo attacked lion to save elephant baby. Here we see a lion herd that's caught a young elephant. A heroic buffalo, however, stepped in and stood between the lions and the elephant. In the meantime, other buffaloes also showed up to help. They managed to kick off the lions and the elephants were safe. Bear saves crow. This bear saw a crow in trouble. The bird was struggling to keep itself afloat and was pretty much drowning in the lake. But luckily the bear was around to save the bird. The caring kid. Just like every sweet little child out there, this kid takes it upon himself to groom the capybara to sleep. Both look like they're in an enclosure, and since the other capybaras won't help, the kid lends a helping hand, or mouth. Or what else could the baby goat be doing nibbling away on a capybara's coat? Cat and dog, allo grooming. We know cats love to lick themselves a lot. They do this, sometimes to rid themselves of certain scents or to keep themselves clean. Dogs do it as well, but what you're seeing is something really special and heartwarming. Two sworn enemies allo grooming, a sign of love and care for each other. It's truly a heart-melting sight. Wow. Raccoon family helps baby up the fence. This is a truly sweet clip of a raccoon family forming a raccoon chain to help their baby up a fence. The young chap couldn't grab his father's hand, but as soon as the dad grabbed him by the neck, he was able to pull him up across the fence and into the safety of the bushes. Dog gets cat's head out of a cup. After what must have been a wild Friday night, this cat gets its head stuck in a cup. It took the intervention of this nice dog to get its head out of the cup and stop the cat from thinking it was being kidnapped by some aliens. Cat rescues fish. Like the dog we saw earlier in this video, this cat has some serious fish-saving skills. The cat saw that the clownfish was stuck at the corner and decided to help him into the deeper parts of the water, rather than make lunch of him. White cockatoo feeds dog. From one white parakeet being the chef around the house to another, we've got ourselves another cockatoo that makes it his duty to feed the family dog. But this time, it's with French fries and not spaghetti. Cat helps puppy out. Just as this pup attempted to climb the steep, he stumbled down. Luckily, this kind-hearted cat was at hand to help the poor pup up the steep. Such a hero. Dog ends chicken fight. This dog saw that the chickens on the farm got into a fight and decided to step in. He committed to keeping the peace on the farm, even if it meant dragging them apart by their tails. Dog stops cat fight. We've got another pacifist dog on our hands here, and this time he steps in to prevent some cats from fighting. He initially gently told them to cut it out, and when he saw that they didn't listen, he took it up a notch and invited the rest of the pack to break it up. Cat gets dog out of a hole. From the looks of it, this cat heard the call of a dog that was stuck on the other side of the wall. The heroic cat goes into the hole, and one could say pushes the dog out of the hole. Although the dog was too excited to thank the cat came out feeling like Batman. Dog helps comrades into the car. It's time to hit the road, and this dog isn't going to let any comrade be left behind. Check out how he pulls the other dog by the neck. Incredible! Hippo saves deer's life. This deer looked all but dead as it was attacked by a crocodile. The deer had lost all hope and just stood waiting to be devoured by the hungry croc. However, just as the deer was about to be croc food, the hippos that own the territory swoop in and save the day. One of the hippos charged at the croc, freeing the deer from its jaws. Other hippos soon join in on the rescue mission and even escort the deer to safety. Those are some hippos with really big hearts. Baboons rescue impala. Nope, these two aren't kissing. The cheetah's about to start snacking up its latest catch. Luckily, the baboons nearby sensed that there was a chance to save the impala and decided to intervene. As the baboons know, cheetahs are usually exhausted after a chase. They decided to take a shot at saving the impala. The closer they got, the more unsettled the cheetah was, so it tried to devour its prey ASAP. Finally, one of the baboons was able to make the cheetah take to its heels. Although the impala was out of breath and looked dead, it sprung back to life, got up, and ran straight home. The baboon's timely intervention had saved its life. Hippos rescue zebra. Hippos generally don't like blood being shed in their territory and would go to any length to enforce this rule. Once again, they've come to the rescue of a poor zebra that was caught while drinking by the river. After capturing the zebra, the crocs performed their usual ritual of drowning their prey. Not that the hippos had something to say about it. The hippos come once again and help the zebra out of a really sticky situation. The zebra would have been thankful to have made it out with just a few injuries to the leg. Lion adopts calf. In one of the strangest scenes you'll ever see in the jungle, this lion has chosen to adopt this calf after it must have lost its mother. The pair won't be the best mother and calf couple, as the calf is having a hard time admitting the lioness is its new mom. And since this was unheard of in the jungle, the lioness knew she would have to fight so many battles to keep the calf. It didn't take long before she had defended him against other lionesses, and she fought valiantly. However, her true intentions are not known. Dog upturns tortoise. This dog saw that this tortoise was having one of those awkward moments where they fall on their back and can't get back on their feet, and he decided to help upturn him. Cat helps dog to treats. Here a cat helps a dog open its treat jar in the absence of their owner. Such a smart and nice cat. Mama elephant helps her stuck baby. This baby elephant is having a tough time getting out of a ditch. Its mother had just stepped out, and she was checking to see if it could make it out of the ditch by itself. When she saw that it couldn't, she knew she couldn't pull him by the trunk and had to go down into the ditch to give him the boost needed. Rabbit helps cat escape. This is a rare clip of a rabbit digging an escape route for a cat. The rabbit knew that the cat was trapped, and it decided to dig a hole for the cat to get out. The rabbit kept digging until the hole was big enough for the cat. It's good to see a cat getting helped for a change. Gander defends family against fox. This brave goose stands in the way of a fox and its family. The fox clearly wanted to have the ducklings for dinner, but the goose stood its ground and held off all the advances of the sly and persistent fox. Koala gives baby a hand. After this mama koala had crossed to the other side of the fence, she assumed the young koala could also find its way to the other side as well. But when she saw that it couldn't climb, she was more than willing to help it down. Dog offers to help cat. In this funny and sweet clip, this dog was willing to help his overweight cat friend climb the gate. Although the cat still couldn't get over the gate, the dog's efforts are commendable. Cat pets bird. Rather than seeing this bird as food, the cat wants to make friends with the bird. The cat is clearly trying to be as gentle as possible as it strokes the bird's back. The friendly cat is trying to keep the birds company. Wall gecko rescues pal. This wall gecko wasn't going to stand back and watch his pal be eaten by a snake. The gecko had to time his assault on the snake perfectly. If it didn't, it would end up like his friend. The gecko was finally able to free his pal from the clutches of the snake in one piece. Monkey risk it all to save stranded baby. There's no denying the fact that a mother would go to any length to save her baby, and here's a clip of a mother literally putting her body on the line to save her stranded baby. She takes her time to assess the situation, thinking of ways to safely get the young lad down from the power cable. Then the eureka moment came. She jumped on the lines to see if it could hold her. Once this is cleared, she goes in and brings her baby to safety. I wonder how the kid got up there in the first place. Alright, now on to our subscriber pick of the day. One of our viewers sent in this picture with what seems to be a tropical bird with a rodent on its back. The bird with an otter on its back actually never happened. But that's not to say animals don't stick together and help each other out on occasion, as you've just seen. Alright, leave a comment down below and let us know which of these animal stories warmed your heart the most. Until next time.